Internet. What's up, Internet? What's happening? What's going on, Internet? It's Monday from a video recorded this weekend. Now it's time for audio on a Monday morning. It is blissfully 6 a.m. and I'm recording audio and hopefully get this uploaded. Those of you on the East Coast or in the UK or whatever will wonder why I've uploaded it in the middle of the day. But I guess people in Japan will wonder why I did it in the middle of the night. Either way, the progress is coming along on the fish room, and as you can see here in the video, I'm doing the rest of the sheetrock to the outside. This is the exterior wall, and off to the left there behind the chop saw, you can see I don't end up hanging a board there, and I don't hang any board up above. Now, the reason for that is it's going to be plywood up above, and then in that corner it'll be a piece of hardy backer to protect the wall from the what most people refer to in the nomenclature would be a trash burner. That's that old stove back there that heats the rest of the wood shop. This exterior area is going to be essentially my wood shop, project storage, tool area, all that kind of stuff. So building things is going to be this outside area. So I don't want the whole entire outside of it to be sheetrock. The doorway and then the lower part of this wall will kind of be just negated by the fact that there'll be tool benches and stuff like that up against this area of the sheetrock part, and then up above, like I said, will be plywood, because I'll probably put some shelves and hang some tools up and stuff like that on that area, which will come in pretty good. I had to do some cleaning, so we got the we actually bulk bought insulation, because some of the insulation is actually going to go into our house. Our house is needing some insulation, and probably a little bit more than what we got, but it was a much better price break to it's kind of one of those funny things. It's like you can spend $200 and get 15 rolls, or you could spend $230 and get like 38 rolls because of the bulk pricing and that kind of stuff. So that's what we ended up doing, because we knew we were going to do this room, and then we knew we were going to start on insulating the house, which I don't necessarily know if that'll make very interesting video. I'll probably end up shooting the video of insulating the house and hanging that stuff up, and maybe give you guys a few pointers if you have an older house like I do that doesn't have any insulation in it. But we'll see how that video comes out when that video goes along. The other night we ran out of mud, and I didn't want to open a new box of mud, so we kind of just stopped where we stopped, and we ran out of time too. It was getting kind of late, and my lady needed to go to bed, so we ended up just kind of stopping where we were at. And then it took quite a while to dry, because we just didn't have the proper heat in here. I don't have a door in the room entering into the shop, which it's almost like outside. It's basically outside with a roof. It's essentially the temperature. It was pretty cold, so I ended up adding a fan and a temporary door and a little space heater in here to finally get everything to dry. And then, of course, it was much nicer over the weekend while we barbecued for my birthday. Happy birthday. It was my birthday. Now it's not. But it was really nice over the weekend. It was fantastic to be at this house. I actually got to grill both days, Saturday and Sunday. Got some work done, which is great. Also, as I moved along doing this mud and tape, we're also going to come up on a little preview of the what we're currently calling my office / the studio, which you saw on the intro. Of the studio area, where I'm able to do all the audio and video editing. A lot of my painting will be done in here. All the live streaming and podcast stuff that's coming up will be done in this space. And honestly, I was just looking over the quick video. I didn't really edit it. I just did a kind of a raw 2-minute walk around shot of it, and it really looks small on the video. And I would like to point out ahead of time that it actually is not that small of a room. It's actually a great size for all of the stuff that's going on. But in the video, you can see that things are still kind of a mess. Everything is starting to come together, but it's still kind of a mess. We painted, we resurfaced the hardwood. We got a new carpet in here. But as you can see, there are cardboard boxes and stuff just kind of piled around because I haven't gotten to 100% of this yet. But one of the big focal parts is this desk that is also going to be twice as large. The base of it that is there, you can see it has my computers on it and stuff. That's 2 of the 3 workstation computers that I have. I have 2 more monitors to still hang and set up and get that stuff going. And then we also got these rolling carts that are a new addition. But like I was talking about, the desk there, this was actually an old workbench base that I found. It had a goofy laminate top. At some point in time, somebody had put a laminate top on it. So I ended up stripping it down and sanding it and giving it this kind of good looking, what most people refer to nowadays as a patina. And then put a new butcher block top on it, and sealed and oiled that and all that. And it's, just to give you an idea, that's this thing is about 32 inches wide and over 6 feet long. So it's a decent sized room. Once everything is kind of put away and stored and kind of doing things correctly, it's going to be quite nice. And like I said, I have another top that is the exact same size butcher block, so that this desk workstation is going to be twice as big. I'm just looking for some parts to finish the next base, and so I'm pretty excited about the office and studio space coming up. That back wall in the office, we did actually paint in here also. So it was initially this weird off-white. Now it is kind of this really light silver gray, which is nice. We got some new curtains and a couple other things. This back wall where the door is actually going to get some of the shiplap. That wall is going to be a shiplap feature wall back there, which will be the backdrop for a lot of the podcasting and all that stuff in the future when it gets kicking off. I do have some people signed up to be doing the podcast, so we're going to be you're going to be meeting some new personalities of I guess friend in nature, I guess some of my goofy friends, which will be a lot of fun, I think, to do. And also repurposing that shiplap that a lot of people wondered about with me tearing it down, what I was going to do with it. It's going to be a feature wall in the office studio here, and then most likely a feature wall in the living room here, which will probably be the wall that the TV is mounted to. But as you can see here, the mudding and taping is going much slower than typical for me. I know a lot of pro guys out there are probably going like, what is this guy doing? Let's keep in mind my left hand is pretty much immobilized, so I'm having to use this tray and a small knife instead of my large knife, and I'm not able to use my stilts right now. And I didn't think it was really worthwhile to build a scaffold for this. Room isn't very big realistically when you get down to it, so I didn't build a scaffold, and I can't use my stilts just because of the I pretty consistently I wouldn't necessarily I don't fall down all the time or anything like that, but if I was to fall down, I would be doing serious damage probably to my thumb, and I just can't risk that at this point in time, now that I've spent all this time healing and changing the bandage and all that kind of craziness. So, and I also can't carry a tray, so I can't carry a full mud tray with me to be able to really do this as quickly as I normally would, like on a job site. But it's coming together. I'm going to get it done one way or another, whether things are slow or not and take more time than they're supposed to. I'm going to get them done. I don't care. I'm just, it's the tortoise and the hare. I'm just going to keep going at it and getting it done. And we will prevail very soon and start moving tanks, which is going to be great. And I'm really looking forward to it. We're coming up on the end of the video, so this is that point in time where I'm going to talk a little business here. A lot of new subscribers to the channel, thank you. A lot of new comments, thank you. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't commented, go ahead and comment. Just say what's up. That's cool. That's cool with me. And the other thing is, if you all want to support the channel, go ahead and go to darkstararts.com and click through the Amazon banner. You can buy whatever you want. It doesn't change the price. It doesn't do anything like that. It just passes on that we sent you, basically the advertising fee that normally Facebook and those other people would end up with. So that's it for today. Later.